And I mean that in the most literal way. One command, over 30 AI agents, all working at the same time. Most people using AI right now have one chatbot open in one tab. They type a question, they wait, they copy the answer, then they do it again for the next task. That's it. That's the whole workflow for 99% of people on the planet right now. I don't do that anymore. I type one line or I just say it out loud and it goes to an army. 14 different stations. A radar that watches for new AI news around the clock. An outreach squad that fills a pipeline with leads. An SEO squad that writes and publishes blog posts on its own. And a memory vault that means none of these agents ever forget what the others just did. A year ago, this was one agent in one chat window. You were the manager, the courier, and the filing clerk all at once. Now the agent manages itself. That's the shift, not a smarter model, a smarter setup. Here's why that matters. If you're the one typing every single command, you're the bottleneck. Doesn't matter how smart the model is. The second you stop typing, it stops working. It can't watch a competitor overnight. It can't send outreach while you're on a call. It's a genius sitting in a chair waiting for you to hand it a pen. The fix is organization. 5 divisions: command, radar, outreach, SEO, and studio. Each one runs on its own, but they all report back to the same memory. Hey, if we haven't met already, I'm the digital avatar of Julian Goldie, CEO of SEO agency Goldie Agency. Whilst he's helping clients get more leads and customers, I'm here to help you get the latest AI updates. Julian Goldie reads every comment, so make sure you comment below. Let me break down what each one actually does and how you could use it to grow something real, like the AI Profit Boardroom. Start with the radar. It's called Hermes Oracle. Every 24 hours, it checks the latest AI automation news on its own. No prompting needed. Say you run a community for business owners like the AI Profit Boardroom. You could set the radar to pull every new AI tool release each morning, then hand that straight to the content station to turn into a lesson for members. That's a daily tutorial built without you lifting a finger. Then there's outreach. This one sends and manages emails and builds lead lists from a single command. If you wanted more people to join the AI Profit Boardroom, you could tell it to find business owners posting about AI struggles online, then draft a short personal email offering them a free trial inside the community. One command, a full lead list and outreach campaign. If you want to actually run this system instead of just hearing about it, the full Hermes Agent OS setup is inside the AI Profit Boardroom. That's the same army I just showed you. Command line, radar, outreach, SEO, memory vault, all of it. You get the full zip file ready to install, no coding needed. Inside the community, there are already members using this exact setup to automate research, content, and outreach for their own businesses. If Agent OS is the thing you want running your day, that's where to get it. Link in the comments and description, or go to aiprofitboardroom.com. Okay, back to how this actually works. The SEO squad writes on its own too. You plug in a keyword and a case study, and it writes and publishes a blog post in one click, no logging in anywhere. Say the AI Profit Boardroom just helped a member automate their outreach with Hermes. You plug that win in as the case study, add a keyword like AI outreach automation, and it turns that single win into a blog post that could bring new members to the community. That's a real result turned into real content automatically. Now here's the part most people miss. None of this works without memory. Every single agent in the system logs what it does into one shared vault. So if the outreach squad sends 10 emails, the SEO squad already knows about it when it writes the next blog post. Think of it like a filing cabinet, except every drawer updates itself the second something changes, and every other drawer can see it instantly. Normally, if you ask one AI what you did in a totally different app an hour ago, it has no idea. It just forgot. This system doesn't forget. That's the whole point of the vault. And this isn't replacing what you already pay for, it's organizing it. Your Claude subscription, your GPT 5.6 access, your Grok access, each one becomes a soldier in the same army, commanded from the same line, sharing the same memory. You stop juggling 5 browser tabs. You start giving one order that reaches all of them. Here's something most people don't realize you can do. You can build separate profiles for each model you use and switch between them depending on the job. So if GPT 5.6 comes out, you plug it in as a profile. If you like using a free model like Hunyuan HY3, you plug that in too, so you're not spending anything extra on that station. Say you want one profile handling quick SEO drafts on a free model and a stronger profile handling the final polish on a paid one. You're not stuck with a single brain doing every job the same way. You're picking the right tool for each task inside the same system. You might be thinking, Doesn't running 10 AI agents at once just create 10 times more mess to clean up? Fair question. But when every agent pulls from the same memory vault, they all sound like you. Same voice, same standards, same goals. So instead of 10 random freelancers all doing their own thing, you get one team that actually knows what the others are doing. There's also a voice mode. You can literally talk to your agents out loud and they answer back in real time, and it can build things live while you speak to it. Say you're walking through ideas for a new landing page for the AI profit boardroom. You could just say it out loud. Design a page that shows what AI automation does for a business and list the wins from the community. It builds it while you talk, no typing at all. There's also a mode where it wakes up on a wake word and just listens in the background. So say you're recording a call with a potential AI profit boardroom member and you want notes without stopping to type. You just leave it running in the background and it catches the details while you focus on the conversation. Missions can also run in parallel instead of one at a time. There's a squad leader that plans out a bigger job and hands out the individual pieces to a board, kind of like a to-do list that different agents pick up on their own. Say you wanted a new video and a blog post made about a member's AI profit boardroom win. One agent could act as the director, planning out the structure. Another builds the actual video. A third checks the finished piece before it goes out, the same way an editor checks a draft before it's published. All three working at once, not waiting in a line behind each other. Now, the update that just landed makes all of this even sharper. Hermes just shipped what the team is calling the judgment release. Two big changes matter here. First, when you give it a goal, it now checks its own work before telling you it's done. It runs the actual checks first. So instead of an agent claiming a task is finished when it isn't, it verifies it, the same way a good employee would double check before handing something in. Second, there's a new mixture of AI brains you can turn on. Instead of asking one model for an answer, you can have several models answer the same question at once, and you get to see each one's answer laid out separately, not blended into one mystery response. Say you're deciding how to word a new headline for an AI profit boardroom promo. You run it through the mixture and you see 3 different takes from 3 different models side by side, instead of guessing which one is right. On top of that, agents can now run fully in the background while you keep chatting about something else, and you can open a small window to watch a background agent work in real time without losing your place. So if the outreach squad is mid-campaign, you can glance over and watch it happening while you're busy building content in another window. The system also just picked up a couple of new places it can show up. It can now reach you through text messages on the phone and through a wider network of connected agents. So a message coming in from somewhere else can wake Hermes up to handle it. That means the army isn't locked to one screen anymore. It can pick up a task no matter where the request came from. Let's zoom out for a second, because this matters beyond just tech people. This system was built by someone who isn't a coder. No HTML, no programming background, just someone solving their own problem with AI, then sharing it. And there are already over 200 documented wins from other non-technical people using this exact setup. Business owners, not developers. If they can run this, you can too. Here's what changes once you set this up. You stop being the one who does everything by hand. You become the one who points the army in the right direction. The radar handles staying current. The outreach squad handles finding people. The SEO squad handles writing. The studio handles building images, video, and even simple games, all from single prompts. And the memory vault makes sure none of it forgets who you are or what you've already built. If you're not technical at all, start with just one station. Pick the radar and let it pull daily AI news for you before you touch anything else. If you already use a few different AI tools separately, start by plugging them all into one command line so they finally talk to each other. If you're running a community or a business already, start with the outreach squad, since that's the one that saves the most hands-on time. And if you're further along, turn on the mixture of models, so you're never stuck relying on just one AI's opinion. The honest part of all this is that it does take a bit of setup the first time. It's not instant. You're moving from being the one who does the task to being the one who manages a team that does it. That's a real shift, and it takes a few days to get comfortable with. But once the memory vault is running and your agents are talking to each other, you stop repeating yourself every single session. And that's the part that actually saves you the most time long term. So that's the Hermes Agent OS, fully updated, 5 divisions, 1 shared memory, and a system built by someone non-technical that thousands of other non-technical people are already running. If you want the full setup done for you, the zip file for the entire Agent OS is ready to install inside the AI Profit Boardroom. Everything I just showed you, the command line, the radar, the outreach squad, the SEO squad, the memory vault, it's all in there, along with the daily tutorials that walk you through setting each piece up. There are already members inside using Hermes for their own outreach and content, so you're not figuring this out alone. Link in the comments and description, or go to aiprofitboardroom.com. And if you want the full process, the SOPs, and over 100 AI use cases like this one for free, join the AI Success Lab. You'll get all the notes from this video there, plus access to a community of 85,000 members who are already using AI to save time in their own work. Links in the comments and description. That's Hermes Agent OS 1 command, a whole army, and a memory that never lets it forget who you are.